Check it out. It's your boy Young Faye. Um, this blog is specifically just speaking my thoughts on music and what I think of other artists. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like it, I don't care. And if you do like it, subscribe. So yeah, what's up, man? This your boy Young Faye, aka Mr. Spliffer, rapper, producer, singer, songwriter, whatever you want. And I'm an actor too because I do a little acting at New Birth. You know what I'm saying? New Birth Baptist Church in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm doing big things, but just I'm doing a couple of little thoughts on what I think of music. Um, Me personally, music is what comes from your heart and what comes from your mind, and what do you think of your point of view of life. You know what I'm saying? And you just so happen to put what you think of life and what your thoughts of your thoughts of thinking of I say thinking of what you've been through and what you're doing right now. Anything in between. And then certain rappers, they kind of take it to the extreme, which is kind of fiction, really. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, I'm not saying that any rappers, lyrics are fiction, but sometimes it's like you gotta be like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Really, you doing that? Really? Do do you sound like you recording out of your bathroom? You saying that you stack money to the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. I'm not hating on you for that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, just to rap from what your heart and give people something to listen to. And I mean, hey, I'm the one right now. I'm being man about it. You know what I'm saying? My lyrics don't be 100% true, but I give what the people want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? But don't go overboard with it. You know what I'm saying? I've known that. You know what I'm saying? I've known to be a little out there, outside the box with my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And I have to go back to my roots. But I mean, it's like with me, I just kind of think of what goes on in the world today and what goes on in the music world today, and I kind of combine the two into something that's more like a music life story. You know what I'm saying? And that's just thinking of how do you think of life and how do you think of music and how do you think of other rappers, such as in the industry like Lil Wayne, Ti, who just recently got out of jail, who is just like killing the game right now. It's coming out, demolishing everything. I'm actually watching the Tiny and Ti show right now, so I mean, like that's a real big influence. And Eminem, Jay Z, Kanye, uh, Two Chains, who's recently a up and coming rapper. That's that singer that he got out around them getting, who is got your boy Ti on there. So you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a lot of things going on in that world. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta like talk about it, cause you know what I'm saying. I know a lot of rappers have thoughts of you know who who they think is the most real, who they think is the most fake, and who they think can really um, send a message to the world. But me, I don't think anybody has sent a message yet since Tupac, which is a really influential rapper of mine and is really one of the um, main people who actually wanted to make me rap. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm listening to his music from when I was young into now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really like moved me. So I probably like the summer of 2010. I was just like I made the decision to go into rapping and producing as well. So I kind of started both things um, 2 summers ago. So it's just been a slow road to success from there until I get there. I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? You know, I might have to, get some gas every now and then, just to keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I might stop. And what I mean, when I might stop and I might run out of gas, I might run out of motivation. Is why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I might get to the point I get so low that I think about stop rapping. You know what I'm saying? Stop producing because I feel like it's not there. I have a lot of you know people who have pushed me to be like, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Music's great. Do what you do. And some people is like, man, you should, don't do that because you're gonna push everything to it, and then everything goes downhill, and it messes up your life. Me personally, I think of trying to make it better, perfect it. Be precise in what you do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure every nook and cranny of your song is what you want it to be. Make sure all the perks is tweaked, and make sure all the the drums is compressed, and all the verses has punchlines in every line. You know what I'm saying? Just get it to where you want it. Get it to your standard. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that a lot from Pop. You know, and other people who have teach me a lot of music. My cousin, Caleb, he taught me a lot about music, about getting to where you want it to be at. You know what I'm saying? And rocking the crowd, and just you know really getting your music to 100%. I thank him a lot for that. And I always told myself I would thank him in my thank you speeches when I win a Grammy, when I win a BET award, or anything in there, anything in that category. You know what I'm saying? I always was to thank him because he really showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I love you, cuz. You know, but just I think that you should always keep your music progressing, no matter how good it is at that point, because a nigga can make, uh, what I'm saying, I can make a good punchline and have everybody going, oh, but the next day, Big Sean can make a hit, you know what I'm saying, which is um, a million, it sold like a million records in a day, you know what I'm saying, or a million records in a week. Whatever the situation is, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, you should always keep your progress in music, going, because there's no such thing as your music being too good. You know what I'm saying? And I think that certain rappers right now should be progressing. You know what I'm saying? And that is like a big, big thing for me. You know, you you think you're at the top right now, and you haven't even begun to climb to the surface. You know what I'm saying? You haven't even seen the top yet. You still hollering and you hear echoes. You haven't heard anybody reply to you back. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going. What are you doing? Like what song are you gonna put on your mixtape, which is gonna make people go, oh, this is nice. This this can be a hit. This can be played on the radio. But, just I think of I think of music to be a great source of letting out what you can't let out in your own words, because me, I have a very way of expressing myself, and I don't express myself a lot in the talking, because if I do, you might start hearing a lot of mother brother records. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I put it a lot in my music. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people ask me why am I so explicit with my lyrics. I say because I want to, because this is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? At that moment. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I want to do it. It's because I can say it without nobody saying nothing to me. It's not, no. It's because this is how I felt at that moment. You know what I'm saying? And you can talk about fucking bitches and getting money, slapping bitches in the head and everything. And I don't mean to call any girl a bitch, because you know what I'm saying, I treat girls with the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? Any girl, any woman. at that. You know what I'm saying, but it, this is what we talk about, and we don't, and you have certain rappers who might have talked about a bitch, but was like, man, hey, I have the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? So, and then other people, they just don't really care. But just tone it down a little. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard that a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Tone it down a little with the bitches and hoes. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, yes, I look forward to doing that. But if sometimes at that point when you get to just talking about this girl that you may have had a crush on, and you may have her, she might have broke your heart, and sometimes you might feel like, oh, this girl is a bitch, she's a slut, she's a whore. You know what I'm saying? That girl might have did nothing to you. Like, she might have did nothing that's whorish or slutish. You know what I'm saying? If that's a word. But she might have did, nothing, anything, hoish at all. You know what I'm saying? You just might have, decided you felt at that moment. And then when you talk about it in your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it comes out. But me, I'm just, I'm just really trying to, you know, keep the B's and the H's to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because no woman is a bitch. No woman is a hoe. No woman is a slut. You know what I'm saying? If any woman thinks of herself as a slut, you know what I'm saying, you should be, you know, not, you know, existing at all. You know what I'm saying? Because women are the most important beings on this world. You know what I'm saying? Women, um, they give birth. Women, they they just are the most beautiful creatures. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all different types. You know what I'm saying? Me, Young Faye, I love women. I love going out with girls. I love, making girls happy. I love making girls smile. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my girlfriends will tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So just that's me just speaking metaphorically, but just you can't just be calling all girls are hoes and sluts. You know what I'm saying, in your music, because it gets very offensive, and people, most of the girls like won't listen to your music. You know what I'm saying, and half of the time it be the girls who actually put the niggas on, you know what I'm saying, your music, you know what I'm saying, because he might not be bumping your shit, but if his girlfriend come in there bumping Young Faye, he gonna be like, okay, she like Young Faye, you know what I'm saying, and next thing you know, her birthday come up, and when her birthday come up, then what she get for her birthday? A Young Faye album. You know what I'm saying? Just to give her happy, and then next thing you know, he might come around and come around to it. She might have been riding around listening to it in her car, and he start growing fond to it. So next thing you have another fan, and then that fan tells another fan, and then that fan tells another fan, and then that fan tells another fan. Next thing you know, you have a major fan base, and then you have a fan base who is willing to get your music out even more. So they make a team, Young Faye Twitter page, and then that Twitter page gets so many fans. The next thing you know, you start getting recognized. And when you get recognized, your YouTube account explodes with views, explodes with, oh, I can't wait for the next Young Faye album, the next Young Faye mixtape. You know what I'm saying? You see how that expands? You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just minor. I'm not major right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think of myself as a superstar. I don't think of myself as a star yet. But I'm willing to get there. You know what I'm saying, with the right qualities and the right credentials. You know what I'm saying. Um, I don't want to slide into the music game off of some bullshit song. You know what I'm saying. Like certain rappers in that game, I'm not finna call no names right now because I'm not even a star yet. You know what I'm saying. And pretty much a lot of people might not even listen. Look at this. But you just gotta keep pushing. Keep pushing to what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing into what what comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? You never know what happens. And my thing is just like I would say, um, keep keep your options free. You know, because what you might say no to now, you might can say yes in the future because that might makes it better for you. You might can gain an accolade by saying yes to what this artist has to say. You know what I'm saying? So I slowly, I'm slowly gaining that confidence into um, what my options are and what can my options be. You know what I'm saying? So with the music thing, it's just I'm keeping I'm keeping my profile low, but my standards high. You know what I'm saying? My standards are always to have to get to have like keep the verses, to make them say wow. Get the verses to get them, to say wow. You know what I'm saying? He said what? You know what I'm saying? Make them rewind the track like he said what? Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Or give him a punchline that goes, yeah, he said that. Hey, that's clever. That you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is like, if you want get somebody to listen to your track, you know what I'm saying? Give them a preview of it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't even you don't even have to ask that person. You know what I'm saying? Just hey man, I got this mixtape. You know what I'm saying? It's ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's hot. You know what I'm saying? I spit a couple of verses on that. You know what I'm saying? Slap them with a reason, but don't have no clue. Fuck your main bitch. And now she's on my stick like glue. You know what I'm saying? Give them something to be like, hey, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Then now they be like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Your mixtape doesn't have to have the most awesome mixtape cover. You know what I'm saying? It could be a, you could just could have burned it on a Memorex CD, 80 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot. 80 minutes. That's an hour and 20 minutes. You know, get your tracks on there. Put it in a slip, and advertise it. Give them something to put in their car, to bump in their trunk. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have I don't have no doubt in my mind that I would be signed to a record label in the next 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And maybe even less. But I give myself that. But I give myself that so I can work in those years. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I might not be the biggest rapper ever, but I've I'm going to be that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be that person. You know what I'm saying? In my music, in my beats. You know what I'm saying? Me just being an artist and a producer, you have to be very accurate. You know what I'm saying? So, think of your music, yourself. Think of your music as like your child. You know what I'm saying? You cherish it. You know what I'm saying? You always take care of it. And what I mean by take care of it, you always make sure that that verse has all its punchlines. The verse has all its metaphors and all its rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your hook has all its catchiness, all its, you know, its hookness. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. Make sure your song has momentum. Make sure your song has good poise and something that the kids can listen to as well as the adults. You know what I'm saying? Make something that's listenable. You know what I'm saying? If that's a word. You know what I'm saying? I'm making up words on the fly, but as I said, I'm just speaking my mind. You know what I'm saying? Just make something that somebody can listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be giving them no garbage. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that my cousin taught me. Don't give nobody no garbage. You know what I'm saying? Give them something that they can listen to, and give them something that is, you know, you know, good quality, so they can listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now, this mic right here, this mic is the same mic that I've recorded with. I recorded my whole Ready for Whatever mixtape with this. You know what I'm saying? You see the tape around it. The tape is Matter of fact, you think I'm playing this is what I realize. And I'm not doing this to get any type of accolades. But look, this right here is taped around it is to keep it from, getting a lot of other things that I don't want. You know what I'm saying? To keep it, inside to keep on to get only my voice only. You know what I'm saying? And that's the top part is to record with. You know what I'm saying? And I record with this. You know, I do my thing with this. You know what I'm saying? And I get it to the point that I record with it, and I get it to the good quality where you can listen to it. It might not be the best quality, but at least you can listen to what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? If you can hear my words, you know what I'm saying. If you can listen to what I'm saying, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's like another thing. You know what I'm saying? If you might not have that good quality studio, or you might not have the money for studio time. So you know what I'm saying, it always get on your grind and get the studio equipment that you can get. You know what I'm saying. I can't say that I've been blessed to get the things that I have to you know to have my studio, as far as a mic and a computer and headphones. But I just been getting on my grind, trying to see what I can do to get this, or what can I do to get that. So it's just like you figure that you might have I can get a mic. You know what I'm saying. That's what you're saying right now. I can get a mic. You know what I'm saying. But then them days go by. Oh, I'm gonna get a mic. Blah 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 blah. Friend asked you, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard you was dropping a mixtape, man. When I'm gonna hear that? Man, I gotta get a mic, man. Oh, all right then, all right. Ain't got a mic yet. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Thought you was gonna get a mic. Oh well, I just been doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why are you why are you playing with yourself, man? No homo. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody no pipe dream. You know what I'm saying? Don't give nobody, don't get nobody, so excited to hear your mixtape, and then when it do comes, where is it? Where's your mixtape? You know what I'm saying? You're advertising it all on Facebook, all on MySpace, all on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Where's your mixtape? You know what I'm saying? It's not good to be giving somebody to get somebody to look forward to when there's nothing to look forward to. You know, it's just been my thoughts, man. Young Faye, BMG. You know what I'm saying? Ready for whatever is out. You can get it on thatpiff.com. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who has been listening to it, who downloaded it. I love y'all so much, all my fans. The fans that I do have. But it's been very good talking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Expect the unexpected is coming February 2011. 2012. And yeah, that's all I got to say. All day.